think this is working. I think it is. Just need to figure out where the link is that I can use. Oh no. Already going to crap. Let me see. I think it's linking to it. Let me see if it'll pop up.
I'm just gonna go close this door.
Oh, yay. Okay, it is popping up.
Okay, hang on.
Sweet. So I guess we will also see comments on the StreamYard app. So
Okay.
Just need to get the link.
So is it on YouTube or on?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Need to like just completely get the link. Okay, there it is. Okay, so YouTube at why all caps? I did not want all caps. It's usually how it is. Watch. I have to like do this all by hand. V 5 7 V 2 V.
No, that's
Capital Z W. Gonna pop up? Maybe. All right. Well, I sent the link, so hopefully people are coming in. Oh, hey, Brooke is here. Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
It's one of our Ravenclaw peeps. I think, Brooke, honestly, you might be one of the top readers for the Ravenclaw team. Like, I think you might have the most points. I can't remember. It's either you or one of the other ones. I mean, definitely one of the top 5, I think. But so we're just going to let some people float on in and just see if who all shows up. Oh, boy. So, Brooke, how was your reading experience with the readathon? How'd you do? I feel like you did pretty well, but do you feel like you had a pretty successful month? I love this app. This whole streaming thing is going to be awesome. I like it a lot. Oh, we got a million books to read. Hi, Sarah. Got 2 Ravenclaw peeps in here. Let's see if some Hufflepuff or some Slytherin show up.
Let's see. I'm trying to log into Discord.
Oh, geez. Yay, I'm so glad you had so much fun, Brooke. That sounds awesome. Like, we were all really excited that this round seemed to be pretty successful for everybody. Like, we were really, really excited because the first round, like, we feel like went pretty well, but Ara was not able to be a part of it. And then, like, this round, we were like, we really wanted her to be a part of it. And I'm so glad everyone's had such a good time with it.
Yeah, definitely so much fun to do. Oh, that's the right button. Okay.
Yeah, we actually had the Discord set up like for the first round, and I don't think we really like figured out how to use it. And then this round, like Ara did a lot with getting stuff set up. Like she kind of set it up for us for the first round, but we didn't like really have any idea what to do with it. And then Ara basically just took over the whole Discord and like figured out how to set up stuff and get the sprint bot going and everything. So that is all her. That is not me. I don't think Liv, you didn't really do anything with it either, I don't think, did you?
Yeah, I was having trouble like the first round. I just couldn't get it to work on my phone for some reason. So I was sort of there, but not able to do very much. But this time it's gone really well for me. So
yay, that's good. Oh, definitely. Such a game changer. Like I had issues using the sprint bot for some reason last night, but it's been great. Like, and that's one of the things I think we really loved with this round is like you guys were all super, super involved with the sprints, and like any chance you guys got, you were using it. And I think that we've all discussed at this point that we might start doing that for the next round as opposed to doing like the Twitter sprints, because the timing of like everything for this past month was just absolutely nuts and way crazier than we expected it to be. And so the Discord sprints were just so much more effective for, I think, what we wanted than the Twitter sprints were going to be. So I'm glad you guys really like that.
It's been really good seeing everyone just jumping on it and making friends, and it's just been really nice to watch as well.
Mm-hmm. Like, even though I wasn't really participating in many of the sprints, I loved seeing everybody like talking in there. It was just a really cool time to see everyone just be like, hey, this is what I'm working on. Let's do this. And like, yay. All right. So probably give this maybe a couple more minutes and then we'll get into just kind of starting up, see how things go. Maybe see if anybody else joins in after I put the link in the Discord. So Liv, how was your reading this month?
My reading this month was non-existent, so I can't take credit for any of Slytherin's points this round. I tried, but it just did not happen.
That's okay. So. Well, I mean, you had like whole house issues like the entire month.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a lot of stuff and crazy that all happened at once. So reading just sort of it just didn't happen. I tried, but it's really hard to read when you've got plumbers setting fire to your skirting boards. So
yeah. that was not pleasant to hear about.
It wasn't pleasant to happen, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm actually quite surprised with how my reading's gone, because like this was a huge month for audiobooks with me. So I hope that it doesn't happen like it did in October for me, where I read a bunch of audiobooks and they got burned out. Because like I feel like with my full-time job, I don't talk to anybody really. So I just sit there and do my work and listen to audiobooks all day. So I think like maybe 20 out of like the 24 books I read were like audiobooks.
Yeah. I can't listen to books. Like, I really struggle to take it in, but I totally envy everybody who can. I would get so much more read if I could listen to them.
Yeah, it's definitely something you have to get used to, because like for a while, like when I first started listening to them, it was a little weird because I never did before. But I found that like after listening to a couple, like it was really easy. And then like now, about a year and a half later, since I've started listening to audiobooks, I'm up to like 2 times speed, which is crazy, because like a year and a half ago, I would have been like, I can't understand a word of what is going on. And now I'm like, okay, this is fine. All right, so we'll get started with everything for right now. And if people pop in, that's cool, that's fine. We'll just kind of get started. So everyone seemed to have a really great time with the HouseCupathon, and we're really glad about that. Like I said, it's just been, this was something we really wanted to try to continue, because I don't know, many of you guys probably weren't here for the first round, but the first round, Ara, the actual creator of the readathon, was not able to be with us because she was dealing with some other things on her own. And so pretty much Liv, Adrian, and I, out of like the other, what was it, like 8 people, we were the ones that kind of ran everything for the most part. And so when it came to this round and Ara was able to do it, we really wanted to kind of just condense everything and really just make this a really great, more official first round, if you will. This is technically the second round. But for us, with how everything went, we kind of wanted this to be more of the official first round, which is why we picked the first book again as our group book. But we definitely were like, you know, everyone's at a different spot in the reading. So if you were like in the middle of this series already, we weren't going to count that against you, as long as you told us that you were going to use that book for your reading challenge, which I think worked pretty well.
Yeah, I do too.
So, Sarah, audiobooks is the only way you can get any reading done. Yeah. I feel like for Ravenclaw and Slytherin specifically, that was your guys' huge thing, because I know that several of you guys, like, especially in Ravenclaw, like that was how you were getting your books done and how you're reading like 20, 30 books in the month.
Yeah.
So props to you for getting through that many books.
Yeah. There's some crazy numbers of books being read by certain people. I was amazed.
Yeah. Like Sarah, Brooke, I think Rike, I don't know how they say their name, but those three I can think of off the top of my head were mostly, I think, the top ones. Maybe a couple others, but I can't think of the names off the top of my head. But so yeah, we're really glad you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I think it's possible in the next round we will transition to, instead of doing Twitter sprints, to Discord sprints, because that seemed to work better. Yeah, Sarah, I felt that too. I had a lot less physical reads than I did audiobooks because I didn't feel like I had a lot of time to sit and physically read a book with work and everything. And audiobooks were just so much easier because I could just sit there all day and listen to them while I did my work, because I don't really talk to many people while I work. And like I may have 1 or 2 meetings over the course of the week, but that's about it. So I pretty much just sit at my desk for like 8 hours and just listen to audiobooks, and then I have like a 40-minute commute. So it's just really easy to fly through them. So all right, so I guess I think that's all really announcement wise. Oh, actually, I think that we all made an agreement about the top readers for the next round.
Oh,
right?
yes.
So yeah. Small/big announcement. For the next round, we have all decided that because we didn't do this for this round, we really wanted to make it a point that for people who end up actually creating the most amount of points for their team are going to be basically the head student of their houses, and they will win a prize from their prefect. So we can't do it this round because we kind of decided a little too late, but if you do decide to come with us for the next round of the HouseCupathon, which we still have to set a date for that, you will have the ability to win a prize if you earn the most points for your team. So that we thought was going to be a lot more fun and hopefully be a little more enticing to get people to read a little more too. So so there would be 4 winners. We'd have one for Ravenclaw, one for Slytherin, one for Gryffindor, and one for Hufflepuff. So it'd be really fun. And that would also include like your riddle challenge points and final feast points as well. Like it's just a cumulative total of everything you've done over the course of the readathon. So, and okay, well, speaking of riddle, I guess what we can do now is we can reveal the riddle answers for the riddle challenge, because we haven't done that yet, and we decided to do it at the final feast because we were already going to do the quiz. So figured it'd be a good idea to do the riddle answers. So Liv, would you like to announce the answers for all of the riddles?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So who should we start with? We'll do. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah. So my riddle seemed to infuriate a good few people. Was I am. Oh, I can't remember what order I did it. I am a triangle, a circle, and I come in a square. So the answer to that was a birthday cake. And it is in my Instagram picture. I think it's on the right-hand side towards the bottom. Because obviously Harry got his very squashed birthday cake. So yeah, I'm sorry that one was so maddening for some of you. Ours was... I'm black and white and go by many names. Did anyone get that one right, Gabby? Do you know?
I know one person got all 4 correct.
Ooh, okay.
I'm pretty certain. I just don't remember who it was.
Right. Okay. Well, the answer to ours was Voldemort, and her thing was over on Instagram. If anybody wants to go and have a look. Adrian's was I get wet so you can stay dry, and the answer to her one was an umbrella. And Gabby, I'm trying to remember what your riddle was.
It was geez, I can't even remember how I said it. It was let me check the Discord because I know that it's on there. I just can't remember how I worded it. It was I am all seeing but only at night. That's what it was. And
yeah. Oh, yeah, the answer to Gabby's was an owl. So well done to everyone who got all of those answers right.
Yeah. Mine, in the video that I had was in the coffee and ketchup video that I had shared on my channel, there was a little owl lamp. You might not have been able to see it very well. I thought you could, but maybe some people couldn't see it. But there was a little owl lamp sitting next to the next to me in the video. Like it was just kind of on one of my little tables. So if you got that, good on you. I just kind of picked something that fit me and then fit the book. Like we all picked answers, I think, that somehow were involved in the first book. So we had, yes, Brooke, it was an owl. I picked owl for Hedwig. Liv had the birthday cake. Ara had Voldemort. And then Adrian had Hagrid's umbrella, was what she thought of. So I think that riddle challenge went better than the first one because the first round we had like everyone had the same riddle. So this one was a lot more fun.
Yeah, it was good to like think of it like from our point of view. It was fun to like get together and try and work out riddles. And I was not very good at thinking of mine for a really long time.
Brooke said that she got everyone to watch it and they were like, no way it's an owl because she's the curious owl. Joke's on you. That was my answer.
Very well done.
Oh, Sarah said to yours, Liv, it was a witch's hat, which that's actually a pretty good answer, though.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Just not the right one.
I can see that. Yeah. No, it was probably a bit mean of me to include so many things in my picture that I guess could have fit. But then I don't get the square. Were you thinking like maybe in a hat box or something for the square part of that? Or...
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's how I would think of it, like a hat box of some kind that would be square. And then you got the triangle for the actual hat, and then the brim is the circle. Like, that's how I would have thought of it. So,
I mean, yeah, it was probably a bit mean of me to have a hat on there as well. So, yeah, I get it.
All right. So, so those are all the riddles. We will be doing those with other installments of the readathon. It is always going to correspond, just so you guys know, the riddles will always correspond to the books that we are reading as a group that we determine as the group read. But because we have decided, though, to let other people read whatever book they wanted in the series, that's always still going to be the case. But we as a group will decide, hey, this round we're going to read this one as our group book. If you want to do that, that's cool. You don't have to, though. So, all right. So I guess without further ado, let's start the Final Feast quiz. So how this is going to work is we have 100 questions, all relating to the group book, which was the first Harry Potter book. And some of them are easy. Some of them might take a little more thought. They are all going to be worth 5 points each. So we have up to 500 points that you guys will be able to win for your house. But considering that we have 2 people here from Ravenclaw, might be just that Ravenclaw gets a bunch more points, which is fine. It's how it is. So Liv is going to be asking the questions and dictating the person that gets the points for their house. And I'm just going to be keeping an eye on the chat to see who answers it first. You have to guess the correct answer first to get it. Okay? So, without further ado, Liv, read us the first question.
Okay, question number 1. How did Harry's parents die?
Feel like it's a pretty easy one.
We need like countdown music in the background or something.
do, 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 do. Oh, don't worry, Brooke. They're going to be so easy. Like some of them are like really, really simple. Others are kind of more like questions I don't think you'd think to ask, but still relate to the story enough to where they're pretty easy, I think. At least that's just what I thought when I was writing them up. All right, let's see. Yeah. So how did Harry's parents die? Okay, Brooke says Voldemort. I think that's a pretty... you think that works as an answer?
Yeah, I think we can accept that answer.
Yeah. I can't remember how exactly I answered so
the official answer for that was just murdered by Lord Voldemort. So we'll take it. We'll take it.
All right. Yep. So Brooke. That was Ravenclaw. Brooke and Sarah are both in Ravenclaw. Ooh, we have more people that showed up, it looks like. So for those that might have just joined us here in the last couple seconds, we are doing the questions for the final feast. You haven't missed much. We've only just done the first question. When you answer, please, from now on, just so that we know whose house is whose, with your answer, please give the first letter of your house so that we know whose house to give the points to, okay? So let's go with the next question.
Oh, okay. Are we ready for question 2?
Yep, I think so.
Yep. Okay. Number 2. Why does Vernon Dursley love Sundays?
That's a good one. Almost makes me wish we would have done this on a Sunday.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny.
Missed opportunity. All right. Who's gonna answer it first? Waiting patiently. Stares longingly at the chat, waiting for a response. All right, repeat the question one more time just so that people hear it again.
Okay. Why does Vernon Dursley love Sundays?
Oh, okay, here we go. We just got a bunch of people. Oh, the reading aardvark. Yes, that's a Hufflepuff person. No post on Sunday. That is correct. You were the first person in the chat to get that one. And okay, Brooke says that she's got a little bit of a delay. So that, sorry. Sometimes live streams do that. They do some kind of weird delay.
Okay, so that was a point to Hufflepuff, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, question 3.
Okay. Who are the people who dropped Harry off at the Dursleys' house at the beginning of the book?
Should be 3 people. This is exciting. Riveting, just sitting here waiting for answers to pop up. All right. Okay, Brooke, Dumbledore, Harris, McDonald, no. I'm gonna guess that was autocorrect, but Sarah gave all, yep, figured it was autocorrect. Sarah, Million Books to Read from Ravenclaw, Dumbledore, McGonagall, and Hagrid. That is correct.
Yes. So who did you say, what house was that, sorry, Gabby?
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, cool.
Sarah, at least yours didn't end up just completely giving different names than what you put in, like Brooks did. Spelling I can figure out. Other names, not so much. All right.
Okay, question 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Who gave Hagrid the bike? This is a good question.
Some of them are, like, I think for the most part, like, maybe the first 50 are in order, and then, like, the other 50 are like, oh, yeah, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I'm like, ugh.
Right.
All out of order.
It's just going to keep them on their toes. It's fine.
That's what I thought, you know? Make you think we're going to go completely in order, and then all of a sudden we're going to backtrack a little bit and just jump around from place to there. Let's see. Who's going to get it first this time? Okay. Reading Aardvark. Sirius. Yes. That is a Hufflepuff person. Yes, Sirius Black was the one to give Hagrid the bike to let him take Harry from Godric's Hollow over to the Dursleys.
Well done. Okay, question 5. How old is Harry when he gets the first letter from Hogwarts?
This is a tricky one. I didn't realize it until I listened to this book again, how old exactly he was when he got the letter. Seriously feel like we need music or something. It's just awkward just sitting here in silence waiting for the answers. But if I start playing music, no one's gonna know it. Oh, hey, okay, so reading Aardvark and Brooke both say 11. That is actually incorrect. Sarah has the correct answer from Ravenclaw. It is 10. Harry was actually 10 years old when he first got the first letter from Hogwarts. He was 11 when Hagrid showed up and gave him the last letter that he actually got to read for the first time. So Sarah was the one that got that one correct.
Okay. Question 6. How old is Harry when Hagrid finds him at the shack?
Oh, darn it. I just gave it away. My bad.
Everybody clap for Gabby.
Maybe I should actually just put up my questions so I know where we are. That would probably be a good idea, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe then you won't give away the answer.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just give everybody that one because that was dumb on my part. Everybody gets 5 points for that one. Yay!
Yeah, Slytherin and Gryffindor finally have points.
Okay. All right, now I've got the questions up, so I should be good. I'm just a big dumb. It's okay.
Yes. Okay, should we move on to question 7?
Yeah.
Okay, question 7. What does Harry talk to at the zoo? Might help if I could read.
Ah, lamp. Whack my lamp trying to fix my hair. Ugh. Okay, reading Aardvark, a snake. Correct. You were the first person to get that one from Team Hufflepuff. Yes, he sees the python, or I think that's what it was, in the glass enclosed area, and that's where things happen.
So, reading Aardvark, another point for Hufflepuff.
Yay!
Okay, number 8. How did the snake escape from the zoo?
I feel like this is one of the most iconic scenes in the entire book. Okay, reading Aardvark, Harry made the glass vanish. Yes, that is correct. As another Team Hufflepuff. So yeah, that's like I said, I feel like one of the most iconic scenes is the glass disappearing and the snake getting out, because that's like Harry's like, wait a minute, something's weird, like, and that's when everything really sets in. Uh,
Is cute,
that's okay, Brooke.
confused.
All right, next question.
Okay, question 9. What does Hagrid do to Dudley?
This is back at the shack for those of you that might not know where the scene is.
Yeah.
Oh, Adri showed up. That's okay, Adri. We're glad you could pop in though and say hi. What kind of tail, Brooke? Be a little more specific. Okay, first person to get it specifically correct is the reading aardvark. Gives Dudley a pig tail. That is correct.
Well done.
Boy, oh boy, she's on top of it.
Yeah. Okay.
She even
question
put a little pig.
Brilliant. Okay, question 10. Where does Hagrid take Harry to get his school supplies?
I almost wish that everyone could actually be here so they could be like on a buzzer or something like that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It would.
I feel like I want to be on the episode of Friends, the like game show thing. I'm like, you win a wicked wango.
I love that episode. That's like one of my favorites. Okay, first person to get it correct. Sarah from Ravenclaw, Diagon Alley. That is correct. I think one of the other iconic scenes is in the movie, at least, was the Diagon Alley reveal. That was awesome. Reading aardvark, or Harry's words, diagonally.
Question 11. Who does Harry meet for the first time at the Leaky Cauldron? Ooh.
I can't wait for the next question. That's one where I keep forgetting that it happens in the book. Because it doesn't happen in the actual movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Brooke from Ravenclaw, Professor Quirrell. That is correct. I know what you were trying to say because I could see all the letters.
Brilliant.
All the letters were there, just all mixed up.
Okay, question 12. Who does Harry meet for the first time in the robe shop?
This is a scene that happens in the book, but not in the movie. We actually meet him much later in the movie than we do in the book.
Yeah.
Sarah and Tom the Toothless Walnut. Does that happen in the book in the Leaky Cauldron? I think so. Brooke with Malfoy. That is correct. So yes, Harry does actually in the books at the robe shop meet Draco Malfoy for the first time, but that is a scene that does not happen in the movies. He doesn't actually meet Malfoy in the movie until they actually get to Hogwarts, like right before the sorting ceremony. Thought I could trick you guys, but you should know better. You guys are good.
Okay, question 13. does Harry choose to be his pet, and what does he name her?
So this is a two-part question. It will not be worth 10 points, though. It's just worth 5, but there's just 2 parts to it. Okay, first person to get it correct is the reading aardvark. She said owl and Hedwig. That is correct. Specifics aren't really that important, I think, for this scene, just because I feel like the owl is just the most important aspect. She is a snowy owl, but I don't feel like that's a big thing as like the pig's tail with Dudley. Because I think that has more significance to the kind of person that Dudley is, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So Hup with another question 1. Yay!
Okay. Question. Oh, knocked everything. Sorry about that. Question 14. What is the platform that Harry has to get on to? What is the platform that Harry has to be on to get on the Hogwarts Express?
Brooke with the win there. 9 3/4. Yes. That is the platform that he has to get on to get to the Hogwarts Express. The Ravenclaw.
Okay. Right. Question 15. Who helps Harry get onto platform 9 3/4?
Ew. My hip popped.
Oh.
Happens actually quite often. Since I was in dance, like when I was younger, my hips and my knees and ankles all pop all the time. It's ridiculous.
My toes do. My big toes when I walk pop, like really loudly as well. It's really strange.
I don't know if any of you heard it. I hope not. It was kind of ugh. So who helps Harry? Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Brooke because technically she's right. She said Mrs. Weasley, which in the book, she is the one that explains how it works. I just had written down the Weasleys in general. So she's technically right though. In the actual scene, Mrs. Weasley is the one that explains how to get through the wall. So yay, Brooke! Yeah. Nice job.
Okay. 16. What on Weasley's rat?
Every time I think of the rat, all I think of is the actual scene in the movie where Ron tries to do the spell on him.
Yeah.
How did it go? It was something sunshine yellow or something bottom sunshine yellow. Turn this something. I don't remember. I always thought it was funny though because I'm like, why would you put those things together?
Endings turn this stupid fat rat yellow, maybe?
That was like the second half of it, but I can't remember what the first half was. That's annoying. Sunshine something bottom mellow, I think, or something like that. I just can't remember how the first part of that first line goes.
I'm gonna have to Google it.
Fat rat yellow. Yes, Brooke, you are correct. The name of the rat is Scabbers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Liv's audio cut out just a little bit in the question. So, but yeah, the question was, what is the name of Ron's rat that he has?
Okay. Right, 17. This is like another two-part question. Who loses their frog on the train, and who meets Harry and Ron in search of it?
So we're looking for two names. Thank you, Sarah. She gave us the spell. Sunshine daisies, butter mellow, turn the stupid fat rat yellow. That's what it was. Love it. Yeah. Great. Thank you, Sarah. That was going to irritate me all day. Two people. Brooke with the win on that one. Neville and Hermione. Neville loses his frog on the train, and Hermione meets Harry and Ron for the first time in search of it. That is correct. Yay. I'm so glad you guys got that one. Woohoo.
Okay, 18. What house does the Sorting Hat think Harry is better suited for?
Not the one he's placed in. What does the Sorting Hat think he should be in? Yes, Brooke, Slytherin. That is correct. The Sorting Hat thinks that he should be in Slytherin because he's got some really good qualities for Slytherin, but that's not the one that Harry ends up in. Okay, 19. Okay, that's where we're at.
What is the name of the ghost that is always causing trouble?
This is a character I wish they would have incorporated more in the movie. Like, it would have been so funny. Yeah. It really would have. You only see him like once, I think.
Yeah. I wish there was more of the house elves in the movies as well.
Yeah. Especially with like in Goblet of Fire, I think. Because like they completely in Goblet of Fire take out the whole storyline of Hermione's involvement in creation of Spew. And that always really made me upset. Because I thought that was such a huge part of her character. Okay, Brooke got that one first. It is Peeves, yes. Peeves. Such an underused character in the movie.
Yeah. Okay, question 20. What is the vault that Hagrid goes into at Gringotts to get a mysterious package for Dumbledore? So, what number?
Brooke, that is incorrect. Not 913. You're very close, though, Brooke. You're close. Anyone know the answer? Curious to see if you guys can remember this one. It's one of those small details I think that most people forget.
I can just imagine everyone like grabbing the book and flicking through it, being like, gotta find the answer.
Okay, the reading aardvark has it. It is 713, not 913. Brooke was really close with one number off.
Okay, so Hufflepuff, yeah.
Oh, yes. Brooke says, shout out my mom. She's having a blast listening. She asked what I get with all the points. Well, hello, Brooke's mother. I'm glad you're enjoying this with us. Basically, what this is we're just getting more points for each of the houses. So Ravenclaw has a huge lead on everybody, so they're just going to be winning more and more points with this, and that will make their house the winner, essentially. So they'll get the bragging rights for being the house that won, just like with the normal house cup. All right, I am going to go use the restroom real quick. Liv, can you look at the chat and see everything, or do you want us to take a break for a second?
I didn't catch that last bit, but I'm just gonna go on to the next question, and we'll answer it when you get back.
All right, I'll be right back.
So, 1 to 21. Who is the potions professor at Hogwarts? Also, I can't see the chat that's currently going, but with your answer, just put like a whole bunch of emojis at the end just to confuse Gabby, because that will make me laugh. But don't tell her I said to do it, because that ruins it. Yes. Who is the potions professor? Aha, he's back.
Yes, I am back. Okay. So did you get who answered it first for the next question?
Well,
Did you get who answered it first? Oh, okay. So you just got answered 21, right?
Yeah. We just did
okay, so
21.
All right, so the first person that got that one correct was Brooke. It was Professor Snape. What was that?
Huh? I said, did Brooke add in extra emojis with her answer?
Yeah. Well, she's got like a bunch of emojis with it, with another comment she made.
Just to keep me amused more than anything.
She says, totally singing Snape, Severus Snape. I'm so glad other people know the Potter Puppet Pals. That was seriously like my thing when I was a little kid. I loved it. Yeah. It was so funny.
Okay.
All right. Question 22.
Okay. Question 22. What is the item that Neville gets that Malfoy steals during Broomstick thing?
Now I've got that song stuck in my head, Brooke. Thanks. You know what's really funny is like my whole family is obsessed with the Harry Potter series, like my mom especially. So anytime she gets to like reference those videos, she takes the opportunity. It's hilarious. Because I remember showing them to her, like, because I think they came out when I was like probably 7 or 8. Okay, the reading aardvark got the answer correct. It is the Remembrall.
So Hufflepuff, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, number 23. Ooh. Oh, yay! You can see your comments now. Woohoo!
I can, but I can also see my face, and it's really putting me off. Okay. Question 23. What is the game that is most popular at Hogwarts?
Yeah, I think the videos that they came out when I was like 7 or 8, and I remember showing them to my best friend since like I was in kindergarten, and then I showed them to my mom, and I'm trying to remember who showed me them. I want to say it was like one of my older cousins. I think it was my cousin Lori, and she showed me them when I was being babysat at her house one time, and then I showed it to my friends, and I showed it to my mom, and she was like obsessed with it. And so anytime she can reference that video specifically, she does. And it's absolutely funny because it's always at the best moments. Okay, Brooke answered it first. It is Quidditch. That is the most popular game at Hogwarts.
Okay, question 24. What is Harry best known as in Hogwarts?
It's a very specific line that they tend to say about him.
Yeah.
No, Brooke, not the boy who lived. That is another popular saying about him, but not in terms of Quidditch. The reading aardvark said that too. No, it's what is he best known as in Quidditch specifically? He goes by like a different saying or like a different line in Quidditch. See if anybody can get it. Okay, the reading aardvark says the youngest seeker. I'll go with that because I mean, specifically in a century, but
it is still the right answer. So
yeah, it's still correct. So yes, he is the youngest seeker in a century, and I don't think there's a question regarding anything else with that, but yeah, he's the youngest seeker in a century, which is interesting. Like, how does that usually happen? You know, like you hear about like kids that are like super good at sports, like they're almost like savants, and he's almost like a savant, if you will, with Quidditch, even though he's never done anything with it in his life. It's like a natural.
Okay. Question 25. What is good? Name 3 types of balls that are Quidditch.
The 3 types of balls in Quidditch. I think I spelled 2 of them right in our document, but I do not know.
Yeah, I think you spelled them right. They look weird to read out of context.
Yeah, like saying them, it's fine, but reading them, it's like, unless it's from the book itself, I'm like, does that look right? I don't know. Like, the last one I know for sure is spelled right. The other two, I'm like, eh. Three types of balls in Quidditch. Who's gonna get it first? Okay. The reading aardvark says it correctly. The quaffle, the bludger, and the snitch.
Yeah.
That's okay. I could still figure out what you were saying. I personally spell quaffle as Quaffle, like Sarah and Brooke did, but I could still read it with an A as opposed to an E. So, no biggie.
Question 26. Who are the beaters for the Gryffindor team?
There's two of them. I hope not, Sarah. I really hope that the internet doesn't cut out on you again. We were actually kind of worried about Liv because the last couple times that Liv, Adrian, and I have sat and talked, her internet's cut out on her after a while. So I'm pretty happy, though, that yours hasn't cut out yet.
Yeah. I think I can see the comments faster than you can, Gabby.
That's possible because I'm the one that's running it, so you might be able to see them and I might be on a bit of a delay. Okay, Brooke has it correct. Fred and George. Yes, Fred and George Weasley are the two beaters for the Gryffindor team. I think those are the only people we know of that are on any particular team. And the only other person we know later on that's specifically on a team is Draco with Slytherin. Everybody else, we're just like, we don't need to know the names.
Okay, question 27. What is Hagrid's dog's name?
Sarah, Grid and Forge. We want to be technical. That's funny. I forgot about that. Hagrid's dog's name. Reading Aardvark has it first. Bang. That is correct. The bloody coward.
Okay. Question 28. What is three-headed dog's name that is on the third floor? And I think, yeah.
Do you see it too?
Yeah.
Three-headed dog on the third floor. The reading Aardvark has it first. Fluffy. Brooke, technically you had it before, but you were answering for the other question, and we were looking for his personal dog, not the three-headed one. So, sorry. But you did get it right too. But reading Aardvark just got you just a little bit. I was say something and I forgot. Oh, isn't it weird that all of a sudden it's in that year they cut off the third floor when it seems like there might be other things on that floor? Like why? Like I understand why they did it for that year, but wouldn't they have just cut it off completely beforehand?
Yeah, I guess. I never really thought about it that much.
I started realizing that like when I was rereading it, I'm like, did they only just that year say that it was cut off? Because they don't mention it in the other books. nor do I think they say that beforehand that Flores was off limits. So it was just weird to me. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but that was just weird to me. All right, next question.
What arrives in the castle around Halloween? I often look like one of these.
I feel like I do too. It's okay. I actually feel like I'm one of those after, especially like the night before. If I drink anything, I'm like, oh, I don't feel right. Because I feel like I'm such a lightweight that if I have more than like a couple drinks, I'm just like, the next morning I don't want to get out of bed. Everything hurts.
Ooh. Brooke's answer's interesting.
I haven't seen it yet. Come on, delay. Wow, I must be really on a delay. That's weird. Oh, okay. No, but that is a good answer because it might be around then where he gets the Nimbus 2000, but we're looking for something a little more,
creature-esque,
how do I want to?
I suppose.
Yes, something creature-esque. I don't remember now if it was in the movie or if it was also set in the book, if it was around Halloween. Because I know in the movie it was around Halloween. Now I'm really questioning it. Was it? I don't remember. Sarah. That's okay. Once you guys like figure it out though, you're gonna be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. Do we give them a clue?
Well, I think creature-esque is. I feel like creature-esque is a pretty good clue. Okay, so we've got two people saying they have no idea. All right, so let's say nobody gets that. And the answer to that one is the troll. So this is where I was saying I'm not sure if it's in the book. I can't remember for certain if it was around Halloween. I know in the movie it was because I remember the scene. It opened up with all of the jack-o'-lanterns lit up around the Great Hall, and Professor Quirrell, I think, comes in and he's like, there's a troll, you know? So I can't remember if in the book though that was specifically around Halloween. So, but nobody gets those points, so that sucks. But that's okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to question 30.
Who defeats the troll?
Two people for this answer. See, in reading Aardvark, I know that like they talk about it in the book, but I just can't remember. If you have your book on you, can you tell me if it is around Halloween? Because I cannot remember for the life of me if they state if it was around Halloween. Brooke gets it. Oh, actually, no. Reading Aardvark gets it first. Harry and Ron, that is correct. Those are the two characters that go and defeat the troll.
Okay, question 31. What does Hermione do when the teachers find her, Harry, and Ron next to the gnome?
Okay, cool. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah. It is in the Halloween chapter. All right. Awesome. So I was right. God dang it, stupid lamp. It's too close. Or I'm too close to it. One of the two. Oh, the chapter title is even Halloween. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember, though, if it was stated at all. Can you grab me a drink, too? Please? Love you. Ooh, okay. Whose answer should we go between Brooke and the reading aardvark? Because both are technically correct. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I just wonder, is Brooke coming with another answer? If someone could be more specific, then the point.
Well, the reading aardvark, I think technically you're wrong because she didn't summon it. And Sarah, you're kind of right.
People's internets are coming out. Maybe I'll post the question in the comments so people can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. My mother texted
me.
See, I'm not sure because Sarah kind of has the right answer, which says she lies, but it's not specific. Brooke, she doesn't summon it. Yeah, she doesn't say she summoned it because that's not true at all with the situation. But she does say something, and she does lie. But we don't have anything specific of what she lies about. Sorry, that was really loud. Not intended to.
Oh, we have an answer.
All right, I'm still on the delay. Oh, here we go. Yes, Sarah, that is correct. That is specifically what she says. So when the teachers come to find Harry, Ron, and Hermione in the girls' bathroom, Hermione tells them that she went to go find the troll on her own when she heard about it. And she lies about that, though, because she was just in the bathroom when it happened. So that is the correct answer right there.
So are we going with Ravenclaw then? Yeah?
Hold on. I just realized there's like a bunch of people. I saw Sarah's and I totally did not see everybody else's. So hold on one second. Says she went to fight it.
Reading Arbok makes fight.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. Sarah's more specific though with the. I think we'll give it to both the reading aardvark and Sarah because they're both right. Sarah was just a little more specific though too, because then it explains how Harry and Ron got it.
Okay. Question 32. What happens to Harry during a Quidditch match?
I think that's going to be helpful, putting it in the chat and then saying it too. So, good idea.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Those are not the answers we're looking for, but you guys are both right. Those do happen, but that's not the one specifically we're looking for. There's something else that happened before those.
Yeah. Specifically just to Harry.
I think you guys know it. You're just picking a bunch of different things that happen.
I think it's like, why do those things happen?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just, I don't know, but maybe that helps.
It's like before. No, reading Aardvark, that actually happens in book 2, where he breaks the bone in his arm. Because that's when Lockhart tries to fix it, and then his arm goes all floppy. There we go. Sarah gets jinked by Quirrell. Gets jinxed. Not jinked.
Yeah. Okay.
Jinx and Quirrell, what should we do?
Okay, ready?
Yep. All right. Question 33.
Okay. What is the spell that is the most iconic scene of Hermione's? Oh, okay, Brooke.
That's okay. We're glad you could join us, though. Have fun doing schoolwork. I guess as much as you can. He tries. Yeah. He ultimately fails, but he tried.
Yeah.
Wingardium Leviosa. The first person that said that was the reading Aardvark. So, yay, Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Sweet.
Okay.
Like my favorite scene.
Question. Yeah, it's a good scene. Okay. 34. 34. Who is the painting that guards the Gryffindor dorm?
The reading, oh, actually, no, not the reading Aardvark. Sarah from Million Books to Read, the fat lady. That is correct. That is another point for Gryffindor. Or not Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. Good God.
Yeah.
I think I've had too much coffee today. My mind's going.
Okay, question 35. Who tells the trio about the sorcerer's by accident?
The reading Aardvark has it first. Yes, it was Hagrid. Should not have said that.
Okay, question 36. Who did Dumbledore team up with to make the Sorcerer's Stone?
Sarah from Million Books to Read, Nicholas Flamel. That is correct.
Okay, 37. Who does the trio think is after the stone?
And Sarah has that one too. It was Snape. They think it's Snape that is after the stone.
Okay, 38. What does Harry see in the Forbidden Forest when he gets separated from the rest?
This one might be a little tricky because they come across a couple different people while they're in the forest, but this is specifically what happens after he's separated from the team.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a two-part answer as well.
Yes. Ooh. Technically, yes, Sarah. That's who he does see in a way, but that's not what he knows. Like, he doesn't know that it's Voldemort. Drinking unicorn blood. Yeah, I mean, What do you think, Liv?
I mean, both of those together are technically right.
Do you think we should give it to her?
Yeah, because it's Voldemort. He just doesn't know it yet. So
yeah.
So
okay, so Sarah, we'll give that to you. The answer we had written was a dead unicorn and someone drinking from it. So yes, you're correct. Harry just doesn't know it's Voldemort right away.
I like that. The horse dude.
All right, let's go for
the question 9. Who saves Harry from the mysterious thing in the forest?
If you can give the name, that would be cool. But there's a couple of these creatures that pop up while they're in the forest. Okay. Reading Aardvark, you technically have it right first with a centaur. Sarah, though, gives the name of the centaur. I don't know what we should do with this one.
Should we go with a point each?
Yeah, let's do a point. Let's do the point each for both of them. Because reading Aardvark, you are correct. It is a centaur that saves him. Sarah, though, has the name, which is Ferenz. I and R just switched, Sarah. And that's okay. Yes, Sarah, you're right. Ronan and Bane are the other two that show up, but I think they show up before Harry gets separated, if I'm not mistaken. But Ferenz is the one that saves him from what we know now as Voldemort out in the forest.
Yeah. Okay, question 40. What is the name of Filch's cat? I don't know how to say his first name, so we're just
Argus, I think.
Filch. Okay.
Argus Filch, I think.
I'm like, it's been so long since I've watched the movies. I don't know how.
Sarah, Mrs. Norris, that is correct. That is the cat's name. I almost wonder if Mrs. Norris is supposed to be like an animagus, because she's kind of too cognizant of everything to not be an animagus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, next question.
Okay, 41. Why is Headless Nick called that name? It's there. You can read what I meant to say. Ooh, this next question might be a tough one.
Yes, reading Aardvark, you are correct. He is not completely headless. He still has like a little bit of tendons connected. Yeah, this next question, I was like, ooh, I have to include this one because this is very difficult because it's so different from the book to the movie.
Yeah. Okay, question 42. What are the trials that Harry, Ron, and Hermione must face when going to find the Sorcerer's Stone?
There are 4 things in the books that they have to do, but it's only 3. 3 in the movies. I'm honestly really surprised the 4th one didn't get placed in the movie, but I think I understand why.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Delays. Okay, let's see. Devil Snare, Flying Keys. Sarah, no. The troll was not involved with that. Reading Aardvark has it right. The one with the keys, the one with the potions, the wizard chest, and the devil's snare.
4. Okay. Question 43. Does Harry find out is the real person looking for the stone?
Yes, reading Aardvark. It is Quirrell and technically Voldemort too, because he's not stuck back there. But yes, Quirrell is the one that was actually looking for the stone, not Snape. So, yay, good job.
Yeah, Voldemort does work too. I like it. We can go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it fits.
Question 44. What is the name of the mirror that Harry finds over the Christmas holiday?
Sarah, the Mirror of Erised. Yes, that is the name of the mirror.
Okay, question 45. What does Harry see in the mirror?
Reading Aardvark, his family, mom and dad. Yeah, his mom and dad. That is who he sees in the mirror. Yes, it also is like him with them, but I think it's just like the images of his parents is who he sees. Which that's an interesting way, I think, for him to finally see what they actually look like, first of all. Like, because how else is he going to know? You know? How does he know how they look? I never thought of that before until just now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there were pictures of him, like, in Hogwarts on there. Is that right? Don't know.
Well, I know that there are pictures of them because there's the album that Hagrid gives him at the end of the first movie. So they have to be somewhere in the castle, at least. But
Yeah.
it's interesting how the mirror would know what they looked like before they died, and Harry doesn't. Because I don't think the Dursleys ever showed him anything about his family.
Yeah. Okay, question 46. What does Dumbledore tell him that the mirror does?
Okay, I'm gonna give this to the reading aardvark because it's pretty much the same thing as what Sarah says. Just the reading aardvark said it quicker. It shows them what they most want or desire. So, because literally the error said is desire backwards, which makes sense because it's a mirror.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know that?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Question 47. Where does the mirror tell Harry the stone is?
Another thing I never noticed. How the heck, like, how does this happen? How does it end up there? The reading aardvark in his pocket, yes, that is where he finds the stone. I mean, Dumbledore kind of says it at the end, but it still kind of boggles my mind. How is a stone that sentient?
Well, Gabby, it's magic.
Yeah, true.
Just accept it. Okay. Question 48. Who is using Quirrell as a body? Okay, too speedy with that answer. I have to go and get my question ready.
Voldemort, yes, that is correct, reading aardvark.
Yeah, it's magic, exactly, Sarah. Okay. 49. How does Quirrell Ooh, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff are currently drawing an amount of bonus points they've got.
Ooh, that's good. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, I think reading aardvark, it cut out again for her. Did you put the question in the chat?
It is posted. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not even
screen.
seeing
It's
it.
just above.
Yeah.
I'll send it again. It's okay.
Yeah, because I'm not even seeing it.
Okay. Ooh. Again.
Oh, there it goes. Reading aardvark, could you be a little more specific about what that does to him? Like, what does touching him do to Quirrell? Because that's exactly how it defeats him. Okay, yeah, it does burn him. Essentially, what it does is touching him pretty much burns his skin to dust. So I'd accept that.
You have paint on the back of the top. Callum borrowed my t-shirt and he's got paint on it.
Oh no. So I think reading Aardvark got that one because she said by touching him, it burns him, which is, I think, right, because it basically burns him to dust.
Right.
So, good job.
Awesome. Okay.
We are at the
question
halfway
50.
point now.
Okay, 50. Who sacrifices himself at the end of Wizard's Chess?
Sarah got it first. Ron. Yes, Ron is the one who ends up sacrificing himself at the end of Wizard's Chess. I love that scene. That movie scene is like absolutely wonderful. I just love how they like did everything with that, with the pawns and everything like that. Kudos on like the special effects people for that, because that must have taken a lot of work.
Yeah. Okay, 51. What does Dumbledore tell Harry is the reason he was able to defeat Voldemort both when he was a baby and when he was with Quirrell? What is the reason he is able to defeat Voldemort?
Sarah gets it first. Lily's love. Yes. His mother's love is the reason he's able to be protected both when he's a baby and when he sees Voldemort sort of in the flesh for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, 52. How do Ron, Harry, and past Neville before they head off to find the stone? I assume that's meant to say. There we go.
Yeah. Typo. Whoops.
Ooh. That's a very. I'm waiting for Gabby to
Not
see
seeing
it.
it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yes. I mean, you have the correct spell, which that I will count because that's exactly what she does. She says Petrificus Totalis, which petrifies Neville.
Okay, 53. What is the name of the jelly beans collection? I really want jelly beans.
Yeah, I started thinking about that too when I saw the question come up. I'm like, man, jelly beans would be really good right now. My mom does this thing where like every year when like the Starburst company puts out the Starburst jelly beans for like Valentine's Day, she always gets like several bags of them until they stop selling them for the season. And then around Easter, she always gets the Easter ones.
We don't get them. I've never seen them.
Really?
So
I mean, they're really good. Like they're just really sweet.
yeah.
Okay, so I think maybe Sarah, because I think she has the name correct. But our reading Aardvark is very close.
Yeah. Well, they have the second part of our answer. Like they both have half of what we've got written down. So
yeah. Should we split it again?
yeah, go on then.
All right, so we're going to split this between reading Aardvark and Sarah. The full name is Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. Sarah, you had the first half. Reading Aardvark, you had like the second half of the name. So we'll split it between you guys.
Yeah. Okay, 54. What is the bean that Dumbledore gets when he eats one in the hospital wing? What is bean?
That reminds me, do you guys have Bean Boozled over there, the game?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, I've never seen it, so I don't think so.
Okay, Sarah got it first with earwax. That is correct. Bean Boozled, it's a game where you eat jelly beans, but one of them tastes good, one of them tastes absolutely awful. Like there's combinations of one jelly bean is like chocolate or like chocolate pudding, and then the other bean that looks exactly the same could be like dog food flavored.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, no, I don't think we do.
It's kind of like I don't know if it would be appropriate to call it like a Russian roulette almost kind of game. Like you don't know what you're gonna get, or you don't know if it's gonna be a good one or not, kind of thing. But there's like a wheel on the box where it tells you what color bean to get, and it's like a 50-50 chance of you getting either the good one or the bad one. It's quite disgusting sometimes.
That sounds pretty fun though.
It is. I mean, it is really fun,
okay.
but it's. Ugh.
Yeah. Did we get to this one already? Did we already answer before?
Yeah, Sarah got earwax for Ravenclaw.
Right, yeah. Okay, yeah, I did that. Okay. 55. What happens to the stone at the end of the story?
Sarah got it first. The stone was destroyed. That is correct.
Hang on, I'll be right with. Okay. Yes. Okay, 56. Which house wins the House Cup at the end of the story?
Definitely not the case with this round, but Also save some for Flamel so he can get his things in order before he dies. Well, they destroy it, and basically what the stone did was it helped him create the elixir of life. So what the stone destroyed, he can't do that anymore. So pretty much from there, he has like a limited amount of time that he's going to be able to live anymore. Like he's just no longer immortal, so he could die at any point. So they don't save any for him, but now he can't live forever. That's kind of the whole gist. And Sarah got the question right for who wins. It is Gryffindor. Sadly, Adri's team this round is not the case. I feel so bad for Adri.
Yeah, plus the 57. Who break tie between Gryffindor and Slytherin? So, which character?
Sarah got that one first. It is Neville. Neville is the character who breaks the tie. I love that scene too. Like I love how Dumbledore just gave that to him because that was just such a sweet thing. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. 58. This is another question. What is Hagrid gets, and what kind of dragon is he?
You are making a lot of noise.
Do you have a mute function?
I know. It's okay. Dragon. Okay, so Sarah did end up getting both parts in. The dragon's name is Norbert, and he is a Norwegian ridgeback. Those are both correct.
Yeah.
Little Norbert.
Okay, 59. Who ends up taking Norbert after he has been found out at the school?
They don't mention this in the
find
movie.
out about him. Oh, they don't, do they?
Right, technically Norberta, but we don't know about that in the first one. I don't think we find that out until like book 4? Something like that. No, not Malfoy. He is not the one who ends up taking Norbert. We're looking for the name of the person who actually like takes Norbert away. Sarah, it would be Charlie. You are correct. Bill is in banking, I think. He's like in Egypt or something doing banking. Charlie is the one that works with dragons.
Yeah. Okay. Question 60. What does Hagrid say is the only way to get past Fluffy?
It's okay. They're all Weasleys reading Aardvark. They get confusing. Oh, okay. Reading Aardvark, you technically, I think, are right because it's not necessarily a lullaby. You just have to play in music. So I'm going to give you that one since you got that first.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay, 61. What does Mrs. Weasley send Ron and Harry for Christmas?
Sarah, you got that one first that time. It is sweaters. She sends them both hand-knitted sweaters because she's a doll.
Yeah. Okay, 62. What is the name of the broom that Harry gets for joining the Quidditch team?
Sarah got that one too. The Nimbus 2000, correct.
'63. Who does Ron and Hermione think is the one that jinxed Harry's broom in the Quidditch match? Who do they think it is?
Yes, Sarah. First again. They think it was Snape.
Okay. 64. Who was it that really jinxed Harry's broom during the Quidditch match?
Yes, Sarah again. Quirrell. Quirrell was the one that really did it. He was behind everything.
'65. What is the name of the class that Professor McGonagall is?
Sarah again. Transfiguration. Correct. That is the class that Professor McGonagall teaches.
66. What is the name of the class that Professor Quirrell teaches?
Sarah, again, defense against the dark arts, correct. Sarah, you're killing it, man. Good job.
67. Who does Percy Weasley say we'll try that one again. Who does Percy Weasley say is the teacher that has wanted to teach defense against the dark arts? I think I need more coffee. I think that's my issue.
I definitely don't. I've had two and I'm like, nah.
You like that? Have you ever seen Hoodwinked, the movie? The
No.
cartoon? Oh, okay. That makes my entire point useless if you haven't seen it.
Okay, the reading aardvark got that one first. It was Professor Snape. That is who Percy Weasley says has wanted to teach the dark arts class.
Okay, 68. Of us at the school.
I'm going to give this one to Sarah because she did give the name. And really, the first part of her name's just a title, Madame Pomfrey. So, but Sarah, you do have it correct.
Yeah.
Is her name really Poppy? Is that her first name? I don't think I've ever known that.
No, I didn't know that either. Okay. I'm trying to just make sure I've got it in the comments, ready for when I go to say it. Okay. 69. What is the spell that opens locked doors? I don't know if I did. I think I only did this in the Gryffindor common room on the Discord. I threw in a bucket of toads. Toads.
Okay, Sarah, Aloha Mora. That is correct. And I guess that's like a spell that Ron didn't know offhand, which I thought he would have at that point, but guess not.
Mm. Okay. Let me scroll down on my page. Okay, 70. What is the gift that Harry gets from mysterious sender? Oh, okay.
Oh, Goblet of Fire, they say. Okay. See, I didn't know that, but it's been a long time since I think I've read the fourth book. Like, it might have been, like, just over a year ago. And I guess I didn't catch that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, Sarah gets it first that time. The invisibility cloak. That's correct. One of the coolest things I think I've ever seen in a book.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, 71. Who originally had the cloak?
Reading Aardvark, no. That is not the person that originally had the cloak. Okay, there you go. Harry's dad. Yes, that is the one that originally had it. Ignatius Peverell. Sarah, I think you're referencing who had it like a long time ago that they talk about in Deathly Hallows. But the answer we are looking for is Harry's father. That is the person who, to us at this point, originally had the cloak. But you make a good point.
Okay, we've already technically, hang on a second, right. So 72. Who was who sent Harry the cloak?
Reading Aardvark, you got that one right. You said Harry's father. That was correct. Sarah was referencing the Deathly Hallows story where Ignatius had it like a long, long time ago.
Right. Yeah.
The reading aardvark, yes, Dumbledore.
So-
That is who sent it.
So Hufflepuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 73. What is the spell that Hermione uses to petrify Neville?
You guys already said it, but it was in the question. Somebody just actually said it like before, and we weren't expecting the spell to be given. So Sarah, yes, that is the spell, Petrificus Totalis. It's okay.
74. Where in England is Harry from?
This one actually I had to look up because I couldn't remember the specific name of the neighborhood. Like I remembered, like, is it a county or like a what would you guys call that live? Like
Surrey. Yeah, we'd call it a count. I don't know if it's officially like a county, but
Sarah, no, that is where that is a different place that we're looking. No, it is not Cokeworth either. See, I knew that this one would be difficult because I didn't remember it off the top of my head. I actually had to look this one up. So let me know if you guys have other guesses. If not, I can share with you what I had.
okay.
Yeah. Does anyone have any other guesses?
Yeah. Liv didn't
Yeah,
mean
sorry.
to.
Little Winging, that is correct. Little Winging, Surrey, is the place. I would give that to Reading Aardvark because she gave Surrey and then Little Winging afterwards.
Yeah.
So yes, Little Winging, Surrey. It's
that,
like
Surrey. Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
Surrey is a real place, but Little, however you want to say that, it's not a real place.
Little Winging is actually fictional. It's like a neighbor,
Okay,
a fictional
75.
neighborhood.
Pardon?
I think it's a fictional neighborhood. And I don't know how you guys do like Surrey and then like the London area and like because we have like states and then we have counties here. So I don't know how you guys would divvy that up.
Have it broken down like that. So we just have like counties, and then in counties you have then like villages, and it just gets smaller.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah. But yeah. 75. What were the names of Harry's parents?
Sarah, Lily, and James Potter. That is correct.
Okay, 26. How old was Harry when they were killed?
Yes, Sarah, he was 1 year old when his parents were killed. Like he was I don't think he was a year and a half yet, but I think he was just like recently turned a year old.
Okay, 77. Who watches over the Dursleys? Oh, a year and 3 months. Very specific. I didn't
See, I
know
knew it was between a year and a year and a half. Year and 3 months. Such a little one. Yes, Sarah McGonagall. That is the person who watches over the Dursleys.
$78. What is the name of the referee at the Quidditch match? Quidditch matches.
Madam Hooch, Sarah, that is correct.
Yeah. All right. 79. Who is the commentator of the Quidditch matches?
Lee Jordan, yes, Sarah, that is correct.
Okay. 80.
I love Lee Jordan.
Oh.
He's just a colorful character. He's funny.
Mm-hmm. He is. Okay, 80. Who is the captain of the Gryffindor team?
Sarah, you're right. Snape does referee one match, and I think that was in Chamber of Secrets, if I'm not mistaken. Oliver Wood. Yes, Sarah, that is correct. That is the captain of the Gryffindor team.
Okay, I just did something. Hang on. That was. Okay. There we go. I deleted my question. Okay, Oliver Wood, Ravenclaw. Okay, 81. Who goes into the Forbidden Forest with Hagrid and Fang for detention?
We're looking for 4 names here. Harry, Malfoy, Ron, and Hermione. Yes, that is the correct answer. I don't think Neville was with them. I think he may have gone at a different point, but the scene that we're referencing was just Harry, Malfoy, Ron, and Hermione. Oh, actually, no. Wait. Harry, Malfoy, Ron, Hermione. Is that it? Yeah, okay. I kept getting confused. Malfoy, I kept thinking was a whole different character than Draco. Oh my god. My brain.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it different in the book? Is that what Sarah's saying?
Maybe. I remember in the movie it was Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Draco. I thought there were only 4 in the scene where they go to the Forbidden Forest and Harry gets separated. I didn't think Neville was there.
Yeah, apparently in the book it was Hermione, Harry, Neville, and Malfoy. Ron wasn't with them.
Ron wasn't there?
A little bit.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, Sarah, you're right. I had that completely wrong. Now I remember. Jeez.
Okay. So, Ravenclaw then, really.
Yes. Sorry, reading aardvark. I thought I had it right, and I had it wrong.
Just can't get the stuff these days, honestly.
Ugh.
Okay, 82. Into the castle.
Sarah, yes, Professor Quirrell. He was the one who released the troll.
'83. Which of the Weasley brothers is the prefect for Gryffindor?
Yes, Percy. That is correct, Sarah. Percy is the prefect for Gryffindor. And I think it's in book 2 he becomes head boy, or book 3, one of the two. I can't remember.
Okay, 84. What is Hagrid's job title at Hogwarts?
There's technically 2 names for this, but I think if you get one or both, you'll be fine. Yep, there you go, Sarah. Keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts. I think you could also technically say he's a groundskeeper of some kind, but that might be just, I mean, yeah, groundskeeper and keeper of keys. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, reading Aardvark, he's a gamekeeper in book 3 because he starts teaching the care of magical creatures class in book 3.
Yeah. 85. Who is the history of magic professor?
Yes, Sarah, Professor Binns, that is correct. That must be an interesting class to be taught by a ghost.
Yeah. 86. Who is the charms professor?
Excuse me. What do you think, Liv?
Well, what do you mean for? Okay.
For reading Aardvark, she technically had it right, but she just missed the one letter.
Well, yeah, but then she did correct it. So I'm saying
Yeah.
reading Aardvark gets it.
Okay, fine by me. Did anybody else notice that in the movies they changed Professor Flitwick? Like the guy who played him, or how he looked? Is that just me?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know if I noticed that.
Because in the first one, he's like super, super old and he's got like that white puffy hair. And then I think it's in like 3 or 4, he's still really small, but he's got like a head of hair and he has glasses. I can't remember if it was 3 or
Okay.
4. Maybe that was just me that noticed it, but that's okay.
Still not the biggest character change that they did, though, is it?
No. I mean, granted, they had to do Dumbledore because unfortunately he passed away.
Yes.
That was really
mean,
sad.
it Crab, whichever one it was of those that they changed throughout the movies. I can't remember. It's either Crab or Goyle. They changed one of them.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about now. I can't remember if it was Crab or Goyle either, but I know what you're talking about. For like one movie, it was a different guy.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. 87. What color does the remember change when you have forgotten something?
Hi, Amanda. I didn't realize you were in the chat. Didn't have him as Flitwick just as the choir teacher, but they liked the look, so they stuck with it. Okay, see, I didn't know about that. Sarah, you're right. It turns red when you've forgotten something. See, I didn't know that they had him as just the choir teacher. That's interesting.
Okay, Ravenclaw. 88. What does Neville forget?
This one always makes me chuckle. Reading Aardvark, you are correct. He does not know. I can't remember what I've forgotten, as he says in the movie. Just join quiet because I unfortunately not knowing. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad to see that you're here, though. I just I wasn't sure if you just joined or not. So, but I'm glad you're here. He forgot what he forgot. That, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. We're at 89. That's where we're at. Okay.
89. Why does Snape seem to hate Harry?
Reading Aardvark because of James Potter. Yes, I would accept that because basically he hated James. So because he knows Harry's a byproduct of James, he kind of automatically hates him.
Yeah. Okay, 90. Why does Snape help Harry regardless of his hatred?
Try to be as specific as possible with this one, because there's something that happens to Snape that Dumbledore talks about. We're nearly there. Loves Lily's promise. That wasn't the answer I had, but I think technically that's right. His promise to Lily.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Because what I had was that when he was younger, James had saved his life, and then he kind of feels he owes a debt to James, which is what Dumbledore says. But I also think that there was a promise to Lily in there somewhere to protect his son, or to protect her son. So I would accept that.
Which house?
Yeah. Hufflepuff, because both the people that said something about Lily were from Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Okay. 91. Why does Dumbledore think the Mirror of Erised is dangerous?
Many whittle away before it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Sarah. That's exactly it. Like Dumbledore says that men have basically gone mad and withered away by what they see. So I would give that to Ravenclaw.
Okay, wizards call non-magic folk.
Okay, first person to get it, the reading aardvark, muggles. I almost said muggles with a TH. No. Muggles. 2 G's.
Yeah. 93. Why did the Dursleys never tell Harry about his parents?
They hate them and they didn't want a wizard in the family. Yes, reading aardvark, that is correct.
Yep. 94. What did they tell Harry about how his parents died?
Sarah, car crash, that is correct.
Yeah. 95. What does the scar on Harry's forehead symbolize?
Down to the wire, the last few questions. It is a lightning bolt, Sarah, but what does the scar represent, essentially? What does it symbolize? Reading Aardvark, the curse from Voldemort. Correct. That is essentially what it is. It's a reminder of the fact that he was cursed, or a killing curse was used on him. It's okay, Sarah.
96.
Reading Aardvark got it first. Voldemort. That is correct.
97. What is Harry called?
So this is more general. What is he known as? Reading Aardvark, the boy who lived. Correct.
90. It was Hagrid in when he was expelled from Hogwarts.
Sarah, his 3rd year. That's correct. Reading Aardvark, no, it was not his 2nd year. It was his 3rd year, but you were close.
99. What is the name that most people call Voldemort because they are afraid of him?
He who must not be named. I take that. I think more commonly they call him you know who, but they also do say him who must not be named.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard both in the books and the movies.
Yeah. Okay, the last question is, why do most people think that Professor Quirrell is timid?
This is the last question, guys. Yay! Let's see if anyone can guess this, because I don't think they really mention it a lot. It's not because he stutters. There's something that they know about him that they think is the reason why he starts to stutter and becomes timid. Because he didn't used to.
I was really confused by my maths then, but we doubled up some points, so it does work.
Yeah.
I was like, that's more than 100 questions worth.
Yeah.
So confused.
Does anyone have a guess for this? I know this one's a little bit more difficult because they only mentioned this, I think, once in the entire book. He does always seem nervous, but it's for a very particular reason. No, not because he works for Voldemort specifically. Nobody knows that right away, at least. That's a rumor that they think. But yeah, I mean, he does go to Albania. He goes abroad. And I don't know. Do you think might be able to give her like something for this one? Because she's technically right, but the second half of her answer is like a rumor.
Yeah. Give it to her. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna give it to Sarah, but this is like what exactly they think. So they know that he does go abroad for like a year or so on like a sabbatical, if you will. And they think that something he saw while he was abroad frightened him, but they don't know what it is. And one of the rumors they spread is that it might have been vampires and that he puts garlic in his turban. So that's like one of the rumors, but they just don't know for sure what he saw. But what really happens is he meets up with Voldemort, like Manda said, and he ends up joining him. And that's kind of where all that starts. So yay! Okay, so that's all the questions that we have for the Final Feast quiz. I'm so glad you guys were able to participate. Thank you so much for coming and joining us for now like almost 2.5 hours. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Yeah. Just a few hours.
We didn't expect it to be this long, to be honest.
No.
All right, Liv, do you have a final tally for the Final Feast?
So Gryffindor got another 5 points, and so did Slytherin. Hufflepuff got another 215 points, and Ravenclaw won another 305 points.
Holy crap, Ravenclaw. Okay, so I am going to go on the Discord now on my phone and add in those points so that we can give a final points for the entirety of the readathon. So you said for Hufflepuff 215?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm not gonna know everybody else's because I can't edit your guys' comments in the Discord. So
we just announce the winner, and we'll go in and update.
Yeah, I mean, because regardless, the rankings stay the same. So the HouseCupathon winner, the house with the most points throughout the readathon, was Team Ravenclaw. You guys have won the HouseCupathon for this round. So congratulations. You guys absolutely smashed it with all the books you guys read and everything that you guys did. Like, you guys really, really killed it this year. In second place, we have Team Slytherin with like over 11,000 points, I think. So congrats, Liv. Your house got second place. Yay. Team Hufflepuff, we ended up placing third. And I'm just really proud of you guys in general. I really didn't care too much about us winning or not because we won the last round. But I'm just really proud that you guys have really pushed yourselves and that you guys did so, so well. It was just, I just had a really fun time. And unfortunately, with a very, very small amount of points, Team Gryffindor was in fourth place. But to be completely honest, it was mostly Adri and one other person that was in there. So I really feel like that, you know, she did the best that she could with her teammate. And I just make sure you guys go send her some love because it was really hard to be like one of only two on that. So, but thank you guys all so much for participating in the HouseCupathon for our first real big round that we decided to do. We have yet to set a date for the next round, but as soon as we know when we're going to be doing it, it will be in the Discord. It'll be posted on Twitter, and you guys can make sure to go check out all of that. So, Liv, do you have any final remarks that you'd like to share?
No, just a general well done to everyone. You all did amazing. And yeah, looking forward to the next round.
All right, so we will get the final points put into the Discord for you all to see, and feel free to continue chatting in the Discord as much as you guys want. You guys can stick around and just, you know, keep doing sprints or whatever for whatever readathons you guys are doing. But we will have more formal announcements for the next round probably within the next couple months once we can all sit down and figure stuff out together. So, but all right, I think that's going to be it. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day or evening or night, wherever you guys are. And we'll just see you guys in the Discord. Bye, guys.
Bye.